Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying for Beginners. Today we're just going to tie a simple bluegill nymph. This just kind of gives you some ideas of making your own designs. I'm starting with a size 14 nymph hook. This is too extra long. Going to add 10 thousandths lead wire to the shank. Going to use black 8/0 70 denier thread. And we'll put a few wraps on there to secure the thread. I'm going to start with a piece of red stretch cord. And this was white, and I used a red marker to turn it red. And I took the other end and I split it all up. That's going to kind of be our hackle. But you can see that using the marker on there, it soaks right through all of the colors on the white. I have 4 Peacock Herl. I'm going to leave a little bit of a tag for a tail. Like I said, this is just to give you an idea how to design some flies. Using the Peacock Herl because the iridescence of the peacock really attracts the fish, no matter what kind it is. And I'm going to tie that in so they're at the rear. I'm going to take my red stretch cord. I'm going to tie that in. I'm going to tie it about halfway. Probably need about 1.5 inches before the ripped up part, because this stretches. And we'll bring it up there, and I'm going to tie that off. Tie that off in front. There we go. Here's an example of how this rips apart. I'm going to take this and pull it, and I'm going to cut it. And it should break up, just like that. That's how easy it separates when you want it to separate. And we can tie this down. Before I wrap the Peacock Herl, I'm going to put some head cement on there. Little insurance. And then wrap that Peacock Herl. You could go ahead and give this a pretty pudgy body. That's one reason I have 4. When we get up to the front, then we want to tie that off about 1 eye length from the eye of the hook. And we can break off the excess. Clean up that head there. I'm going to take the stretch cord and I'm going to wrap that. We're going to leave little spaces in there. I'm going to pull it hard first for that first one. And then we want the Peacock Herl to show through. We bring that up to the top and we're going to tie that off. Now I can take these split parts, go ahead and split them all the way down to the thread. And we could get some on the bottom, some on the sides, some on the top. I'll pull these around this way. that piece down. Yep, we didn't get many on the bottom there. See if we could pull them around. I'm going to take the stretch cord and I'm going to trim them. You can trim them at different lengths even. All these little things are going to be attracting the bluegills. I got a couple more going to the bottom there. Now I'm going to finish this off with a partridge hackle, and I trimmed the top. I'm going to tie this in by the tip. And we're going to go ahead and wrap that. Give it a couple of wraps, just to make sure you have enough to go around once or twice. We'll trim that off, and I'm going to clean up the head. Put some head cement on there. And here we have a bluegill nymph designed just now as I was tying it. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.